You're 19, still living with your mom. Your room, a bed, a desk, a laptop. Your call center job got cut last month. Your bank account, $40. Most nights, you're sitting in Discord servers where people talk about fast money. One night, you read a term you've never heard before, SIM swapping. Someone explains it in 3 sentences. You read them 4 times. The idea: whoever controls someone's phone number controls almost all of their online accounts. SMS codes, password resets, 2-factor confirmations. All of it runs through that one number. If you convince the carrier's support line to move that number onto a new SIM card, every one of those codes lands in your hands, not the real owners. You stare at the screen. It can't really be this easy. You start researching how support reps verify identity over the phone, what information you need to gather first. Name, date of birth, address, old bills. Most of it is just sitting out there online. You practice your voice in front of the mirror, calm, slightly annoyed, like a real customer. For 3 weeks you just watch without doing anything yourself. Then you pick your first target, an account from a crypto forum with gains posted in public. Your heart is pounding as you dial the hotline. Your voice shakes on the first sentence. The rep asks for verification details. You have them ready, memorized word for word. There's a long pause on the other end. Then, all right, activating the new SIM now? You hang up and stare at your phone. Seconds later, your own signal disappears completely. A text from a stranger's account suddenly appears on your screen. A verification code for a wallet that isn't yours. You enter it, it works. In front of you, a balance with 4 more zeros than you've ever owned. You move only a small part of it, just to be safe. Still more money than your last paycheck. You close the laptop and can't fall asleep. The next morning, the balance is still there. You post an anonymous success story in the server. Within an hour, 3 people message you privately, offering you a partnership. They supply target data. You make the calls. Split. 30% for you, the rest for the group. You agree without thinking twice. Within a month, you're not working solo jobs anymore. You're part of a small, well-organized network. Your targets get bigger and riskier. That $40 balance is now 6 figures. Then you get a target that's different from the rest. An early crypto investor with an 8-figure wallet. The group has spent weeks gathering data on him. Addresses, old contracts, even vacation photos with location tags. This time, you're handling the key call yourself. The group says you're the best on the phone by now. You spend days preparing for every possible objection. The night before, you barely sleep 3 hours. On the day itself, you sit alone in your room, door locked, phone ready. You dial the carrier's number. Your voice is completely steady by now. The rep runs through the routine questions. You answer them without hesitation. One security question briefly trips you up. You improvise a story about a lost old document. The rep hesitates. Long seconds pass. Then he says, "Let me pass this to a colleague." Your pulse spikes. 2 more minutes pass before the confirmation comes. The number gets transferred. Your own phone loses signal again. Codes for account after account start hitting your SIM. Email access, exchange login, wallet recovery. Within minutes, you have full access. The balance on the screen has more digits than you can count. You follow the group's plan exactly, step by step. Within an hour, the money is spread across multiple wallets. Your own cut. More than your mom makes in 10 years. You sit there staring at the number, saying nothing. 2 days later, the victim posts publicly on Twitter. The post gets shared thousands of times, then picked up by big accounts. A security researcher starts publicly tracing the transactions, flagging wallet addresses one after another. One of them leads straight to your crypto account. The group's chat suddenly goes completely silent. Nobody answers your messages anymore. You realize the others have already covered their tracks. Yours aren't covered. Your screen lights up with a message from an unknown number, just one line. "We need to talk, now." You don't know if it's the group or someone else entirely. Outside, a car pulls up right in front of your house, engine running, headlights on. Your heart is pounding harder than it ever has in your life. And in that moment, it hits you. Fast money always had a price. You just never knew exactly when the bill would come due.